Now, while all of this is going on, one of Starmer's MPs, Samantha Niblett, wants the government to introduce lifelong sex education for everyone in Britain. And as part of her campaign, she's even hoping to set up a sex toy display in Parliament, leading opposition leader Kemi Badenoch to accuse the government of, and I quote, fiddling while Rome burns. Help me understand that one.
James, I wish I could explain the utter insanity that's going on in Parliament here, but it's so hard to get a grip of myself. Just a few weeks ago, MPs were dancing in the lobby of Parliament while all of us were being told we're going to get hit with an energy crisis, a food shortage, and that inflation's going up, the economy's crashing. They were there dancing in Parliament. I mean, you can't make it up. These MPs are the most hated political class of any British political class in decades. The public cannot wait to have a general election. But yeah, this MP seems to think we should be talking about sex toys in Parliament, and she hopes that we'll all have more sex. Well, I don't think Labour MPs talking about all of us having more sex, frankly, is going to encourage the country to get busy, James, if you know what I mean.
I can't imagine anything that would encourage you to just have a quiet cup of tea on your own more than that. All right, a life jacket worn by a survivor on the Titanic has sold at auction for £670,000. It's about 1.2 million Australian dollars. This 114-year-old life jacket is the only one to be sold from the tragedy. Waste of money or a good way to preserve history?
I think this is great. At least it's not going to go to ruin. Perhaps the Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, bought it, James. He's the person who's going to need it the most in the next few weeks, I think, as he tries to sail through the most stormy weather in British politics in our history. But look, I love history being protected. I'm a big advocate of the British Museum, which is constantly attacked time and time again. But when things like this go to people who are going to look after it, I think it's a good thing, because you never know, these things rot away. Although I would prefer the public got to see these great artifacts of history. It's one of the great parts of British culture. We try to preserve everything we've got. The British Museum's done such a good job of that over the years, despite the woke left trying to dismantle it literally piece by piece. But there you have it, James. Perhaps we should give it to the Prime Minister.
I like it. All right, I want to spring something on you, but I want to get your opinion on this. You ever had a situation where someone you were talking to had broccoli in their teeth, or maybe their fly undone, and you're trying to work out, do I say something or do I just ignore it? There was a anti-corruption hearing in South Africa during the week. I'll just show you what happened. I'll get your thoughts. Have a look at this. You've got the former police commissioner. He's on trial for corruption. You can see he's sweating, which would probably indicate his guilt. And then, having wiped his forehead, Alex, there seems to be something still on his forehead. And he continues with the hearing until finally one of the commissioners, as you can see there, very reluctantly points out, hey, you got something on the top of your head you might want to deal with. And eventually the former police officer gets rid of it. I mean, how bad is that?
I thought you were going to tell me, James, that I got something stuck in my teeth for a second. I'd be really polite about it and I'll just try and, get rid of it. But that sort of stuff's so embarrassing, isn't it? Because nowadays, with social media, what would be an isolated incident, perhaps in a council chamber, goes completely viral. It reminds me of a small parish council here in Britain. Jackie Weaver, I think some of your younger audience might remember seeing it. Well, it went completely viral because it was so chaotic and dreadful. And that's the thing now. Nothing's private anymore. Any small mistakes you make that are caught on camera, and James, I'm sure as you know, being a massive TV star, you can't escape it. It will follow you around everywhere you go.